That is freaking awesome. I love it.
Hey, welcome to Auntie's Cakery. I made a vanilla cake and filled it with raspberry filling. I printed out this picture of Mr. Ratfink and started carving him out. With this knife, I'm making little marks where I need to be further carving. I'm trying to make it a relief type cake. Now I'm going to start carving. This ugly little thing is called Ratfink. He is very popular in the motorcycle community. I was asked by my current boyfriend to make this for one of his motorcycle rallies. And it was so fun! I'll carve out that ear. Round off the next ear. And when I cut out these eyes, I'm kind of digging into the cake, because in the end, the eyeballs are going to be sticking out. And I carve into the mouth also. And to add a little more depth to the eyebrows and lip, I've mixed some of the cake with buttercream. That's what's inside of a cake pop, if you've ever heard of a cake pop. I'll put some of that over the eyes and a few other spots on the cake also. Now I'll give the entire sculpture a nice crumb coat. After I've got the icing basically on, I'm going to smooth it a little bit with my Mylar folder smoother. I sell these on my Etsy shop, so check out the description below if you want one. After which, I've already rolled out some homemade marshmallow fondant. I'll just drape that right over and smooth it into the carved crevices. Now it's time to add some details. I'm using my fondant tool to create wrinkles and texture. It's these little details that really count. Now I'm using an airbrush with food coloring in it to create the illusion of light and shadow, starting with the yellow for highlights. So sorry, I think I forgot to press record again. Sometimes I miss a few details when I'm doing everything by myself. Moving on to the green. I decided I better fill the mouth and the eyes with a little saran wrap so it didn't get green and yellow in there. I think it worked out quite well. Some of our friends at the rally saw a picture of this cake before they saw the real thing. They just thought it was like a plastic toy or something because of the shiny food coloring. They couldn't believe it was cake until I actually cut into it. That was pretty funny. I added a little black food color in with a green so I can make some extra dark shadows. And then I switched the red for the eyes and the mouth. Now with some fondant, I'm going to sculpt these eyeballs. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I have blue irises and a black pupil. Then after I stick it onto the eyeball, I'll add a little white highlight. Using a little piping gel, I will stick those eyeballs into the eye sockets. Boing! Yeah, they're sticking out there, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Also made a big old black button nose, grabbing my black food coloring again. I'm going to draw some hair. This little guy has got some big fat hairs growing out of his ears. Draw in just a little bit of head hair too. And then I'll make some fur marks over both the ears. Ratfink must be crazy or really sleep deprived because he has got some bloodshot eyes. I'm using some red food color to draw all the veins. And although the cake is pretty cool at this point, what really makes it amazing are these teeth! Using fondant, I form each one approximately the size of the printout I made. The sad thing is, after I had them all lined out, I bumped it and they got all mixed up, so I had to try to rearrange and figure out where each one went again. I'm using some piping gel to stick these teeth where they belong. What a unique looking character, don't you think? If you like watching me decorate this kind of cake, will you leave me a comment below? I usually like doing frilly wedding cakes, but once in a while, it's fun to do something different. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to hear your feedback, and I'll see you next time. Bye!